My mother ignored me when my father left. When she got cancer, I showed up, but she saw a side of me she'd never met before. When I was 12, my dad packed his bags and left. I remember standing in the doorway watching him load boxes into his truck. He didn't say goodbye to me, just got in and drove away. My mom didn't cry. She didn't talk about it. She just checked out. The first week, I thought she was grieving. I'd make her tea, ask if she wanted to watch TV together, try to hug her. She'd brush past me like I was invisible. By the second week, I realized this was permanent. I'd come home from school to an empty house, no dinner on the stove, no lights on. No, how was your day? She'd be in her room with the door locked, or she'd be gone entirely. Out with friends, out with men, anywhere but home with me. I learned to make cereal for breakfast, then sandwiches for lunch. Eventually, I figured out the stove and made actual meals. I did my own laundry because my gym clothes started to smell, and nobody else was going to wash them. I signed my own permission slips in her handwriting, got pretty good at forging her signature. In 8th grade, I had a parent-teacher conference. I walked there myself, sat in the tiny chair, and listened to my teacher talk about my grades while the empty seat next to me screamed louder than anything she said. My teacher asked where my mother was. I said she was sick. She wasn't sick. She was on a date. When I was 14, she started dating Hugo. He moved in 3 months later. Suddenly, she had time for someone, just not me. They'd cook together, laugh together, watch movies on the couch while I ate dinner alone in my room. I asked her once why she stopped caring about me. She said, "You remind me too much of your father. Like that was my fault." At 16, I packed a bag and called my aunt. "Can I live with you?" She picked me up that same night. My mom was in the living room with Hugo when I walked out with my suitcase. She glanced up from the TV and said, "Where are you going?" "Aunt Marcella's." She shrugged. "Okay, call if you need anything." I never called. Fast forward 15 years. I'm 31 now, married to someone who actually shows up. We have a dog, a small house, a life I built without her. Then I get a call from my mom's neighbor, Selma. "Your mother has stage 3 cancer. She's been asking for you. She needs help." Part of me wanted to hang up, block the number, pretend I never heard, but I'm not her, so I showed up. She was thin now, frail, sitting in the same house where she'd ignored me for years, the same couch where she'd sat with Hugo while I ate alone upstairs. When she saw me walk through the door, her face lit up like I was her savior. "Oh, honey, I knew you'd come. I knew you wouldn't abandon me." The irony was suffocating. She started talking fast, listing everything she needed. Someone to drive me to appointments, help with groceries, maybe stay over a few nights a week when the chemo gets bad. Hugo left last year, so it's just me now, and I held up my hand. "I'm here to make you an offer." Her smile faltered. "I'll help you. I'll drive you to chemo. I'll bring groceries when you need them, but we're doing this on my terms." She nodded quickly, desperately. "Yes, okay, anything. You don't get to call me whenever you feel like it. You get 2 scheduled visits per week, Tuesday and Friday. That's it." Her face started to fall. "You don't get to comment on my life, my marriage, my choices. You don't get to guilt me or play the victim about dad leaving when you spent years punishing me for it. But I'm your mother, and if you ever times expect me to drop everything and put my life on hold the way I needed you to show up for mine, I'm gone, permanently." She started crying, real tears this time. "That's so cold. How can you be so heartless? I have cancer. I'm sick. I'm your mother." I stayed calm. "And I was your 2-year-old daughter who needed a parent. You made your choice then. I'm making mine now." I drove her to her first chemo appointment the following Tuesday, dropped her off at the door, told her I'd be back in 3 hours. She tried to hug me in the parking lot when I picked her up. I stepped back. "I'm not here because I forgive you, Mom. I'm here because I'm a better person than you were." Her eyes went cold. "You're just like your father." I got in my car. At least he had the sense to leave. That was 6 months ago. I still drive her every Tuesday and Friday. We don't talk much during the drives.